And that first question, what do you want to be known for? That's the vision. That's what, you know, Kristen, you want to bring uniquely to the marketplace, what I want to bring uniquely to the marketplace. So that's our vision. It's true for a church, nonprofit, or business. But then the second question is the challenging one, because it's not really ours to answer. That's
Right.
that's the people that we serve. That's our customers.
Yeah.
And they're reflecting back to us whether or not we're delivering on our brand promise in question number one. But to your point, when these two questions match, when the answers to these two questions match, when what you want to be known for is what you're known for, and it's compelling, then you create vision carriers, and
Oh,
they tell
yeah.
people about you. They tell people about your church or your business or your real estate company, all of that, and that's how this works.
And that's where I think we have an opportunity as business leaders or as entrepreneurs to empower our team to find that, because so many, I read an article recently, I think it was in Forbes, on personal branding and letting people in your team be themselves, because we don't want a bunch of little robots running behind us. And this was part of the challenge I had with the educational system. It's we're cookie cuttering everybody, and we can't cookie cutter them. We need to let them use. I'm a big proponent of using your God-given gifts. We have to let everybody use their gifts. And I feel like as I think adults have a harder time with this again than the kids do, because we try to make everybody fit in this little box. And to the extent we can let them be themselves, do you feel that helps them be for others if they can be themselves?
Absolutely. And to your point, I think there's a reckoning coming with college education. I think right now, honestly, I think it's overpriced and overvalued.
Yes.
And these students get out with massive student loan debts, and they're really handcuffed. And I think many of them and parents are now waking up going, you know what? I think there's a better way to get to where I want to go to my future. And they'll take a little bit of this and work for maybe a year and maybe take these kind of courses and classes. I think you're seeing a reckoning, especially with what has happened with COVID and everything shifting online. And many universities are still charging the same amount, even though these kids aren't going to class.
I hope we're seeing a reckoning, because we did the educational system a couple weeks ago. We're doing debt, and we're doing debt next week is actually the topic we're covering on the show. But I'm hearing that from everybody, and that goes back to kids using their gifts. I mean, I have, as you know, I have three girls, and one of the three is probably a little more, maybe not college, but she's gonna run the world one day. Like, she knows what she's for. I'm not. I mean, you've had the opportunity to meet her. She's a little firecracker. I'm not worried about her, but she's not cut out for this traditional box. And I feel like we squish kids there.
And that would be my fear for her, is that she would go into a system that would crush who she is.
Right.
And well, all three of your daughters are going to be great. They are great. She's going to be just fine. And that's what I've told my son. I'm like, here he is launching our podcast and all this, and you're going to be fine, whether or not, you are successful in the academic realm. I mean, academics are important, but to your point, how can we be genuinely for these individuals and these students and these customers? And that's why I really do believe that the more personable you are, the more remarkable that you will be as an organization. Our mutual friend Andy Stanley says, do for one what you wish you could do for everyone. That's great business strategy as well.